boneheaded ones as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
So the New York starting five sharing the wing spots. Fournier and Barrett. Randle and Robinson make up the inside pair. And it's Walker in at the one. And for the Hawks, the front court, Herter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. And Capella sends it back. It's Young on the wing. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Hard to defend Trae Young from out there because he's a master at creating space.
Randle is screen on Young. Collins against Walker. Pass to Randle. 6 to shoot. Young with the steal. To the inside, Collins. It's rebounded by New York. And this matchup with the Hawks, it's their first meeting of the season.
And they swept this club in the regular season, but ended up falling to them in the playoffs.
And it's Walker penetrating. That shot off the mark. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
They knew that the arena would be rocking. And if they could execute well on the offensive end, they knew they could quiet down this hostile crowd.
You know, Smitty, I know it gets plenty of coverage, but Trae Young's raw talent as a scorer really is just up there on another level.
It is. Trae Young's ability to post over 40 points in a game is truly something special. It takes a ton of confidence to have nights like that. But you know he's doing it all for his team and not just for himself.
Collins setting the pick for Young. He takes it in. Randle with the block.
Staying connected, timing his jump perfectly. Randle showing he can make plays at both ends.
Here's Walker, and Capella sends it back. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. Randle finds Fournier. Driving the lane. Blocked again.
We've been spoiled by watching Clint Capella do this for years and years. He's such a skilled defender.
Passes it to Bogdanovich. Good on the triple.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
There's the pass to Walker. Walker missing again.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Yeah, credit Herter. Recognizes where the help is coming from, finds the open man.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Walker in the post, working on Collins. Clock at 6. Barrett with the ball. And Young picks him up defensively.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Collins kicks to Young. Collins a screen on Walker. Here's Young. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Randle a screen on Bogdanovich. Fournier against Collins. Now here's Fournier. Defense right on him. And here's the fast break. Here's Herter. Robinson pulls it in. And here's Fournier. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. 11-point game. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. So it'll be Julius Randle shooting. That one on Collins.
And one thing that separates Randle from other guys, his size. That spin move. He can do it off the drive, in the post, now going either direction.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Gallinari, he's checked in for John Collins. And it's Reddish in for Kevin Herter. That free throw good from Randle. And whirling around the floor, Greg, is there anyone Randle reminds you of?
I mean, they're different players, but Hakeem Olajuwon had an unbelievable spin move. Takes a lot of body control, especially for taller guys. But when you do it well, man, it is tough to stop. They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Rose against Young to the middle. Fades and shoots. Robinson down low. Capella covering. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
2 seconds.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Hawks?
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
No good on that one. Just sort of looking at the standings here, Greg, midseason. Do you think the conference system still holds any relevance?
Listen, I think for travel distance, it makes sense to continue to have divisions and conferences. But in the perfect world, I think we'd love to see, hey, let's just seed them 1 through 16 and determine who's truly the best.
And he ends up missing both free throws. And given Robinson's upside coming out of college, it was a little bit of a surprise that he fell to the second round.
And he's more of a classic big. It won't stretch the floor. You're not going to run the offense through him. But, boy, you can't teach size and athleticism. And that's what he brings to the party. And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Rose, and the rejection by Chang. Gallinari gets to right. Gallinari with it, now guarded by Noel. Chang with the screen on quickly. Here's Reddish. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 4th rebound in this one. A shot by Burks. Nobody around. Sinks the triple. Burks has got it back down to single digits for the Knicks. Pass to Chang. So here's Gallinari. Back to Chang.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth. 2 minutes.
And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Taj Gibson's checked in for the Knicks.
Knicks substitution. Taj Gibson.
.158 left in the first quarter. Knicks trail by 9. Pass to Burks. Back to Rose. Gibson the screen. And stolen by Chang. 4-on-3 break. Right against Gibson. Right dishes to Reddish. The Knicks pull it in. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
And in that one, I thought the guys were out of sync offensively. And on the defensive end, a failure to communicate.
This was a brutal loss. You can point fingers in a number of directions, but the bottom line is they just didn't have it tonight.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
Noel sets a screen for Rose. Some solid defense from Gallinari.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Hill passes to Wright. Now the dish to Gallinari. Back to Wright. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Just 5 to shoot. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. A shot by Reddish, no good. Knicks trail by 11. Pass to quickly. Here's Rose. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Gibson setting the pick for Rose. New York, no good that time either. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we'll be back with you shortly. And Coach Tom Thibodeau has made his mark with this scrappy New York Knicks team. All-star Julius Randle talked about Thibodeau's leadership.
He has us all bought in. You can't really ask for more than that. A coach who's going to lead us and have everybody buy in, and we're seeing the results. We're seeing the fruits of our labor.
We see it every game. They certainly play hard for him.
And getting that level of buy-in that Randle describes, where players are ready to run through a wall for you, says a lot about Thibs' ability to galvanize that locker room.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, we've seen the Hawks really take control here.
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
And you can see it's already having an impact. It can cause shooters to think twice.
And New York, looking at who they've got. In the forward positions, Barrett and Randle. Fournier out there with Kemba Walker. And it's Gibson in at the 5. Now, here's Barrett. He's guarded closely. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Barrett's got his first points in this one.
Making plays in traffic. This is where Barrett's most effective.
Lob pass to Capella. That shot misses.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
And the rejection by Collins.
Right there, the length of Collins proving to be the difference. Not in my house, he says.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Walker. Trying to get open is Gibson. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Kemba Walker. Hawks have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Young passes to Herter. And Kemba Walker is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. Robinson's checked in for Taj Gibson.
Mitchell Robinson.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Herter. Garrett covering. Herter passes to Capella. 2 on the clock. Over Robinson. Robinson with the block. Collins against Randle. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
A high percentage shooter inside. That's exactly where you want to get Randle the ball.
Young finds Collins. Now Bogdanovich. He's guarded by Fournier. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Knicks trail by 10. Looking back at the 2017 NBA draft, Steve, the selections in the middle portion of the first round, just incredible value there.
It is. Donovan Mitchell going 13th. Bam Adebayo selected 14th. A pair of all-stars. And then John Collins going 19th overall to Atlanta. An absolute steal.
Barrett, no good.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
And Young kicks to Capella. Now, here's Bogdanovich. He's got 8. Driving in. That one off the back iron and out. The pass to Walker. Over Young. Walker's shot is off.
In a bump this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Bogdanovich dishes to Young. Hawks passing it around. It's stolen by Barrett. Over to the left wing. That's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Walker.
What a beautiful look. Randle continues to round out his game in the prime of his career.
Bogdanovich wide open. Atlanta again missing.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Outside, Walker. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Atlanta making some changes. Radish, he's checked in for Kevin Huerter. Williams comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Wright in for Young. Manuel quickly, he's checked in for New York. Now Williams. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Outside Collins. Over in the corner, Reddish. Shot clock at 6. Capella with a screen on Barrett. Lob pass to Capella. An emphatic LU jam.
Look at that athletic play by Clint Capella, leaping up with enough airtime to grab it and slam it.
Fournier pass to Quickly. On the wing quickly. Here's Randle. From down in the low post, it goes. Randle's got 7.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive play?
The Hawks leading by 8. Collins, a screen on Fournier. Here's Williams. Randle grabs the board. Randle's got his 4th rebound in this one. Fournier against Williams. Fournier dishes to Randle. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Anytime you can get Randle moving toward the rim, that's a good thing.
Down low. It's deflected. Capella. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Well, the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the 2nd player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
Greg, you know a thing or two about being a floor general. It's no longer just a traditional guard role.
Not at all. Now there are point forwards, even point centers, and an offense doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron and Jokic, it's a different game.
2nd free throw, no good.
You know, in most seasons throughout his career, Clint Capella has shot a higher percentage from the field than from the line.
Here's Rose, and Capella sends it back. Here's Reddish. No good from outside. Knicks trail by 6. Here's Quickly. Noel trying to break loose, and it's Quickly missing. And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
He really can't buy a bucket, but his teammates have his back.
The feed to Randle. Over Gallinari. And there's Randle on the assist by Rose. Randle's got 8 points in the quarter.
The big lefty polishing all aspects of his game, including the jumper from mid-range.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Atlanta Hawks are back. Last season, they won the Southeast Division for the first time in 6 seasons. With quality players at every position, things are starting to gel. Trae Young said, "This feels good. We just have a lot of belief in each other." Guys, they are poised to be good for a long time.
Well, they've clearly made the turn, David. Thanks. And that's a foul called on Gallinari. That's his first foul. And the Hawks making a change here. Zhang's checked in. Taj Gibson's checked in for New York. There's 49 seconds left in the first half. Randle a screen on Wright. Rose kicks to Quickly. 4 on the clock. Over Gallinari. And it's Quickly missing. Atlanta leading by 6. Reddish the pass to Gallinari. That one, no good. Randle with some nice D. And for the Knicks, they're shooting 32% overall right now. Not one of their better showings. Quickly finds Randle. And he slams it down right on top of Gallinari.
Showing not just the dominance, but the creativity. Randle with the highlight reel play.
Williams can't hit. And a close game so far for the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Hawks on top, up 4. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Here with Coach Tibbs. You're hanging in there. What's the key to get control of this game?
We got to get some stops. That's the big thing. We fell behind to start the game, starting to work our way back. And we got to keep it going, but we got to get stops so we get out and run.
Never a surprise that defense is first in Coach's mind. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. Find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court for Atlanta, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Bogdanovich on the wing. He's paired with Herter. And it's Young in at the point guard. The Hawks leading. And Bogdanovich kicks to Collins. A floater. Young, no good.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Pass to Walker. Randle surveying the D. Pass to Barrett. Randle with a screen for Barrett for the lead, and it's good on the layup. And the Knicks lead by 1.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Young. 8 points for him. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here's Collins. Back to Young. Robinson with the block. Randle against Collins.
I mean, there's a lot of natural power to Randle's game. He's a handful in there.
The Knicks shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
2 shots. Last on the first.
That free throw good from Randle.
The one thing about Julius Randle, he is still young and has a significant upside.
Both free throws good from Randle. The Hawks trail by 3. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Collins dishes to Bogdanovich. Here's Capella. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Julius Randle picks one up.
He's a lot to handle at both ends. Capella just keeps coming at you.
He's 0 of 2 at the line in this one.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
That free throw, no good.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. The Knicks making a switch here. Noel's checked in. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. The Knicks leading by 3. Fournier gets a wide open look. No good with the triple. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. And stolen by Noel. Walker with it, and Young picks him up defensively. New York, no good that time either. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Searching for that first bucket here in the third. Trying to end the drought. A second chance effort. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
That's his first personal foul.
It's going to be on Nerlens Noel.
As usual, beasting inside. John Collins puts defenders in no-win situations.
Line for 2.
And one of the bigger names in free agency, John Collins, ends up re-signing with Atlanta. Didn't see too much of a bigger market for him during the process. And he fits in so well with the future of this team.
And that one falls for Collins.
It's amazing that in the 2017 draft, Collins went just 21st overall. That's a steal, folks.
And so Collins nails both of them. New York's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Robinson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his second personal foul.
Yeah, easy call.
The Knicks shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Mitchell Robinson taking 2 shots.
That one is off. And he can't hit the second. The Hawks trail it. Here's Herter. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Passes to Bogdanovich. Oh, good on the triple.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Walker with it. He has 6. Robinson passes to Fournier over Bogdanovich. Fournier's shot is off. For Atlanta, they've gone 0-5 to the start of the second quarter. Extremely cold shooting coming out of the locker room. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Fournier with the ball, and Young picks him up defensively. Fournier finds Walker. New York moving it around. From 7. The pass to Barrett. Shot clock at 4. Outside Fournier. Young with the steal. Outside Walker. And here is Noel. No points in the game yet for him. For 3. They get it again. Here's Robinson, and Capella sends it back. They recover it. Shot's good by Walker.
3.
The Hawks trail by 4. And Bogdanovich kicks to Young. Collins wide open. He fires. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Collins has got 5 points now this quarter. Noel, a screen on Young. Stripped away. Collins with it. Picked up by Barrett. For the lead, Robinson with the block.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Now, here's Fournier. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Robinson sets a screen for Barrett. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Young. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. There's a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Young in the corner. Over Walker. Young, good. Young's got 10.
The shot chart will tell you this isn't Young's favorite spot, but with a little effort, he makes it work.
Fans, a louder section gets free t-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest. All right, look who's coming under the court. Come on, get loud for your ETL Hawks dancer.
Hawks on D. Randle finds Rose. And here is Quickly. Trying to get open is Gibson. And it's Quickly missing. And what a career it's been for Lou Williams. You forget just how long, Greg, he's produced at this level.
And how about came into the league at 19, a decade and a half later, he's still an incredible scorer. Longevity like that isn't easy.
Come on, fans of the fourth.
3/10 quarters behind us and more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. On the court for the Knicks, Randle and Robinson make up the inside pair. Sharing the wing spots, Fournier and Barrett. And it's Walker in at the point. Shot by Collins, no good. New York leading by 5. Fournier dishes to Robinson. Randle is doubled. Wants to get it to Robinson and does. And a wide open look for Walker. Misses the 3.
Trying to finish out the game strong, you have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Herter's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. And stolen by Jang. And the pass to Herter. Young in the corner.
Get through.
Collins setting the pick for Young. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Randle a screen on Young. And Walker kicks to Randle. Randle is doubled. Shot clock at 6. Barrett for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Barrett's got the lead up to 8 now for the Knicks.
Showing improvement in that aspect of his game. Barrett wants to get better firing off the catch.
Young pass to Collins. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Collins setting the pick for Young. The Hawks again can't hit.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And Walker kicks to Robinson. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Takes a shot at the elbow. Offensive rebound. It's good on the putback. And now a 10-point New York lead.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
All right, fans, get on your feet. Who won the t-shirt? Fans, your Atlanta Hawks dancing.
Outside Bogdanovich. This is to Young. Looking to get back on track here. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal foul.
In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
And so Young nails them both.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
From 11 feet away, and too long on the shot.
And the truth is, I've been there. He's trying to find the rhythm on his shot. He feels like he's close, and that's why he keeps shooting.
He dishes it to Collins. Inside. Here's Jang. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's. And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for New York. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Collins with some nice D. The Hawks trail by 8. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And Jang gets it to go.
What a time for him to step up. Big three right there.
That's what you have to do. Clutch shots, clutch shooters, they come through in those positions.
Randle a screen on Young. Walker the pass to Randle. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Robinson kicks to Barrett. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Barrett's got 6 here in this quarter.
And this is who Barrett is, a competitor, someone who looks to get revenge whenever he can.
Collins looking around. Bogdanovich finds Young. Shoots over Walker. It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Young.
This is Young's role. He's out there to score and to score often.
Outside, Walker lets it go with a 3. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Here's Young. And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That's foul number 2 for him. Greg, playing most of your career in the 90s, the game has really changed. Less physical, more skilled, but what role has the league played in all of that change?
Well, the NBA is at the forefront of these changes. The competition committee that they have that meets annually to discuss ways to try to improve the game. Listen, they're not going to always knock it out of the park, but you have to keep thinking forward. And I applaud the league for their attempts to try to improve this game and grow it.
Here's Fournier off the mark with the little step back Johnny.
They get that one, but guys, on the night, that's been the problem, securing the ball.
Young pass to Collins. And the 3 off target.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And the shot is good. And the Knicks lead by 8.
Because of this great combination now where he can attack the rim and stretch the floor, Randle has many more big nights.
Collins setting the pick for Young. 3-pointer. Walker with some nice D.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Randle dishes to Walker. Pass to Robinson. Outside, Walker. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Clint Capella.
His goal is to get the defense rattled. Walker can do it with his shooting, his passing, or the ability to draw fouls.
First free throw is good.
A prolific scorer in this league. Walker just keeps getting better. One of the most elusive covers in the game today.
Reddish, he's checked in for Atlanta. And so Walker nails both of them.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. Collins, a screen on Fournier. Lobbed up there for Collins. And finished off by Collins.
good ball handler and passer, Bogdanovich is very effective in the pick and roll.
The Knicks leading by 8. And Capella sends it back. Young outside. Jacks up a 3. He doesn't hit that one. So New York will take it the other way. Fournier finds Walker. .127 left in the fourth. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Outside Bogdanovich. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. New York's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Randle with a screen for Walker. Looking to get it going. Reddish grabs the rebound.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Bogdanovich, no luck. Barrett the pass to Walker. And Capella sends it back.
Just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
And you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be.
And here's Young from the arc. Knicks with the rebound. Here's Walker. So it's the Knicks with the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin, with Julius Randle. And Julius, you get it done at multiple ends. Where does your focus been in terms of approach?
Just taking what the defense gives him. I'm a lot more patient, let the game come to me. Don't really try to force things as much. You know, sometimes I get out of character, but just try my hardest to let the game come to me the most.
Well, you were a big part of the win tonight, Julius. Thanks for your time. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. As New Balance presents our player of the game, Julius Randle.